Hello Pisces, I hope that you can hear me while I'm dealing with getting all my equipment out. Currently do not have a microphone hooked up to this device, so bear with me please, Pisces. Alright Pisces, we are going to go ahead and we are going to do a reading for you. Maybe love, may not, hard to say. We will see what comes out. I'm going to do a 10 card spread and I'm going to let Spirit speak. And we shall see. Alright, this is for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, in case it is of interest to you, I have discounted my 30-minute pre-recorded videos by 35% for the month of July. Visit oceanmoonflower.com or empressmoontarot.com. Both will take you to the same place. And click on tarot readings. All right, let's see what we've got. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the Death card, 2 of Swords, Five of Wands, 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, Page of Cups. Well, the Page of Cups, if this is representing a person, this could be you going, well, gosh, I don't know what to do, because we're ending with, I don't know what to do, right? So it could be you saying, you know, I don't know what to do about this person who's charming, this person who's, you know, got this fun, flirtatious energy. So you could be dealing with somebody who's fun, flirtatious, and, you know, that you have a little bit of a crush on, or that has a crush on you. This Page of Cups can also be the energy of communication, because pages are our messenger. And so there's an awareness about some sort of communication that's going to make the heart happy, communication coming forward, but currently not here. Could also be related to an apology, a job offer, things of that nature, or communication from somebody that you deeply care about. But we see either a person or communication is playing a big part for you in this reading. All right, it's interesting. So we have the two, we start with the Two of Pentacles, we end with the Two of Swords. Both of, you know, multiple twos can sometimes have to do with a decision that needs to be made. In this particular case, you're starting out where your life feels out of balance. It doesn't feel like it's going the way that you would like for it to. There could be an internal battle here with the Five of Wands, or you could just be dealing with something very difficult on the surface where you and another person are fighting, or you and another person are arguing, or you're having to fight in order to, you know, be seen or heard at your job, or that there's just a very big toxic environment that you seem to be around. And this toxic environment seems to be causing this feeling that, you know, you're out of balance, that things aren't going your way, that there isn't this happiness that you desire. Now, I do see that on the romantic front, if you're currently partnered up with someone and currently in a long-term commitment, I am seeing that if you and this person have been having arguments or disagreements, or have been in a toxic space, that moving forward, we see that you're coming out of that. We see that you're moving towards a much happier place in the connection. We see that you may be leaving behind something that is no longer serving you. For some of you, you may actually be leaving a long-term commitment if it has become too overwhelming, too toxic for you. This could be you moving on from that, especially since we move into the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups here and the Queen of Swords directly below it, what it appears to be, Pisces, it appears to be you have been going through some difficulties with other people. There's been people in your life that have been causing problems for you and that have been causing stress, heartache, headache. We do see you moving towards a much more cohesive family union or a much more cohesive romantic connection. However, we also see you still contemplating leaving that behind. So with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords, it looks like you're trying to figure out, do you leave this behind and move on towards something new? Maybe towards this fresh, fun energy that we have here, this charming person, this flirtatious person, or, you know, this could just be communication that sets you on the trajectory for you awakening to the fact that you deserve more, right? So this person could have awoken within you a sense of passion and excitement that, hey, you need more, you yearn for more, you desire more. So here with our Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups, there's this focus here on, should you leave, or should you go, or should you leave, right? Or stay, right? Should you stay, should you go? I don't think your answer is coming immediately, Pisces. And very likely your answer is not coming immediately because here in this space, you've moved to a better emotional place with your partner or with your family or in your job. You have moved to a better emotional place, but it hasn't solved the problem, right? It's like it's been a band-aid to whatever the problem is. And so the band-aid to the problem is making the problem still exist because it doesn't go away. With death and rebirth, there is a desire for a fresh new start. There's a desire for a new opportunity up ahead, a desire to see things come to a point of newness, a desire to, hold on, I'm being directed to a deck that's directly in front of me. Hold on. Let me grab these. These are after. So you're being directed to, you desire to have that new beginning. You desire to put an end to what is not working and have a new beginning. Your mental space here with the High Priestess, I don't feel you're actually telling anybody that you want to end this and move forward. I think that you're kind of keeping that to yourself. You're keeping it really, really tight to your chest. It's like, you know what you want, but you're not expressing that. So here we have this desire for a new opportunity, this desire to end the toxicity and start fresh. And yet you're just not letting it be seen. You're not letting it be known because you're still working through some stuff. You're still processing here. And we see that with the Three of Wands, you're waiting for something specific to happen. You're waiting to see something specific happen. Perhaps you're waiting to see something specific happen on the career front, and maybe you're not leaving a job yet because you're waiting to see something happen there. Or you could be waiting to see something happen with regards to this romantic relationship taking a new direction in order to decide what you're going to do with regards to moving on or staying where you're at. So the Two of Swords is not looking at the situation right now, not making a decision, feeling a little bit stuck because you're waiting to see something specific. It could be that you're waiting for this communication. You could be waiting for this news, knowing the news is coming, feeling the news is coming intuitively, but still waiting for the news, waiting for the communication. All right, Spirit guided me to take some cards from the Lenormand. Okay, so we do have the waiting woman. Okay, it looks like for some of you, it's waiting to end a job. With the institution here or the tower in this particular case is not the tower that's falling down. The tower represents an institution, a corporation, a business, something of that nature, schooling as well. It could be waiting until an ending comes to this particular situation. I feel like somebody is looking for a new job or hoping for a new job for sure. But it's like there's a mountain to climb to get there. All right, potential outcome. Potential outcome, please. Having to see things in a new light. Having to see things in a new light before you can act. But with the yes, that means a new beginning is, and the Fool. Oh, you are going in a new direction, my dear Pisces, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. So with the Hangman, you are going to be able to see things differently and more clearly. And once you do that, then there's this exciting energy of something up ahead that's super exciting. And this is almost like you saying, thank you, Spirit, for bringing me this wonderful new opportunity, right? The Sun is the yes card. If you've been looking, if you had a specific question, yes, no question, Pisces. And we definitely see the Sun is related to new beginnings. The Fool is related to new beginnings. You taking a new leap of faith in a new direction. I feel you'll receive whatever communication it is you need to determine how to move forward. And once you are able to receive that communication, then everything starts to become clear and we have a new beginning up on the horizon. So that looks absolutely fantastic, Pisces. I wish you well. Love and light to you. Mahalo nui loa. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug, and ta-ta for now.